another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And it feels really early to be already missing players from the lineup. How these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And the starting group for the Celtics. They've got Gershon Yabusele, George out there with Castle, then it's Murray, and it's Lillard in at the 1. And for the Hawks, Edgecombe out there with Saraf, then there's Butler, then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Edey in at the 5. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, BA, this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Pass to Edgecombe, and stolen by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, you don't want to give Murray too many of those opportunities. He is lethal in transition.
Here's Saraf. Here's Edgecombe. Tipped. They retain possession. Wiggins from long range sends it home from three-point land.
That's nice awareness from Butler. Didn't focus too much on the scoring, kicking it out instead.
Now Lillard. Castle on the wing. The rebound by the Hawks. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Not just to score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Here's Edgecombe, defended by Murray from 11 feet away, and stolen by Murray. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Lillard. The rebound by Edey.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And the dunk by Edey.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Murray. Now Lillard. Clock at 6. They set the screen. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range. And it's a tie ball game.
Hey, that's just another day. Another 3 for Lillard.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Here's Edgecombe, defended by Murray. George with a steal. Castle outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Lillard. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Pass to Saraf. Wiggins against George. Lets the 3 fly. And Jimmy Butler with the 3. Butler's got 7.
Yeah, Butler with the quick trigger there off the catch. Nicely done.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Guys, back over to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Murray, following the score by Atlanta. Over Edgecombe. Boston again missing. Atlanta leading by 5. drops in the layup off the glass.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The three, here's Lillard. That one is off. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. And it's 9 points for Jimmy Butler.
I just love the ball movement.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
Seeing where Boston is, they're hanging in the lower third of the pack so far, but it's only the start of the season, so it's not panic time yet for all the fans out there.
Surratt for three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Castle, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Now here's Butler. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Pass to Edgecombe. No good that time. Great D that time from Murray. To the inside. George for three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Butler. Pass to Wiggins. Wiggins with a screen on Lillard. Here's Surratt, defended by Lillard. Wiggins, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now here's Lillard. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Yabusele can't hit.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And here's Butler outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Celtics trail by 9. Lillard with the ball. And here's Castle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And while it's maybe too early in the year to get a true sense of the league's pecking order, Stan, when does that start to take shape?
Well, not for a while. Once all the teams have played each other and we've seen all the possible matchups, then we'll start to get a better idea.
And there it is for him.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Boston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Castle. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. That one goes in. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Butler surveying the floor. And the dunk by Edey.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Castle. And then jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Newell, he's checked in for Boston. Robinson comes in for George. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Celtics. And there's the screen. Pass to Castle. banked it in off the glass. Castle's got 9. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside Butler. Here's Edgecombe. Launches a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Butler. 12 points for him. Pass to Okogie. Now Edey. He's covered by Yabusele. Shot clock at 5. Here's Okogie. And he stays with it. Here's Edgecombe. Defended by Lillard. Left side Butler. Shoots over Newell. No good. Off the front rim. Celtics trail by 9. Lillard outside. Pass to Robinson. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Now here's Butler. Here's Okogie. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
You know, it's funny, but young Zach Edey has already established himself as one of the best offensive rebounders in this league.
Here's Castle. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. De Silva with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Okogie. And a miss there on the triple. Castle against Butler. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 15.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to Edey. Here's De Silva. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Edgecombe, defended by Lillard. For 3. Offensive board. Here's Edey. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Give him 8.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the score. Here's Lillard. He's got 5. Castle for 3. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, Lillard is certainly willing to share the ball. A great passer, and that gets overlooked quite a bit.
You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Wiggins, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Butler. Great D that time from Yabusele. Celtics trail by 16. Castle outside. Back to Lillard. Here's Murray. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Clock at 2. And it's blocked by Edey.
Well, at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. In the third spot, the Hawks.
Very reliable. No question. They punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
Outside Butler. Inside. And the dunk by Edey.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And it's Lillard with the ball for Boston. They trail by 18. Pass to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here we go. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Brian, back over to you.
A great fit. Thank you, Allie. Sinks it from distance. Murray's got 8.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the three.
Here's Edgecombe. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Pass to Castle. Rebound Atlanta.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And you have to love the two-way ability of DeJounte Murray, Coach.
Well, Brian, when you have someone that big and athletic in the backcourt, it's a huge advantage. Murray is also highly skilled. He is an impact player.
And Atlanta with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Edgecombe. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. Butler. Here's Edey. The kick out to Wiggins. Castle against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Castle. 1:44 left to play in the second quarter. George finds Lillard. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Butler against Castle. Left side Butler. Pass to Saraf. He shoots a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Castle's got 5 rebounds in the game. George outside. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Back to George. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edgecombe. A shot from the low post is good. Edgecombe's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Yabusele.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Yabusele. 41 seconds left in the second. Wiggins outside. Pass to Butler from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Yeah, look, it's really hard to win a game being one-dimensional. It can be done, but it doesn't happen very often.
Wiggins passes to Butler. Shot blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Surratt for three. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening underway, and before we talk about the first half of this game, let's see those power rankings.
And taking a look at Atlanta, they're no joke. They've been the class of the division, and I think this is just the floor for them.
I just want to see them sustain it, not for a week, not for a month, for the entire year.
Sustain.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Celtics.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show them how to establish position.
Uh-oh, Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding in session. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Lillard. On the floor for Boston, we've got George. Gershon Yabusele out there with Castle. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Murray in at the two-guard spot. Here's Castle. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Atlanta leading by 15. Now Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Yeah, Butler's getting whatever he wants right now. He knows how to dissect the defense as well as anyone.
Pass to Lillard. They kick it out to Murray. Off target with the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Surratt. Edey with a screen on Lillard. To the paint. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 14 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now. Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Pass to Surratt. Here's Edgecombe. Fires the 3. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Lillard. They kick it out to Murray. Now here's Castle. He's closely guarded. Looking to win the run. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Castle. 11 points in the game.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Butler can't get it to go.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Castle attacking. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by George. Celtics trail by 17. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, you set him up and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Surratt. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Butler. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Keyshawn George. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Boston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Edgecombe. From the arc. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Yabusele. Back to Castle. Blocked! Here's Edgecombe, defended by Murray. Wiggins with a screen on George. To the inside. Stolen by Castle. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Wiggins outside. Back to Butler. Over Castle. Good work defensively by Castle. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Well, Edie's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
Pass to Yabusele. Out to Lillard. Now Castle. The rebound by the Hawks. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edgecombe. And there's a pick. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Celtics trail by 14. Now here's Lillard. He's got 13. Count it. Castle's got 11 points here in the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Atlanta making a change here. Okogie's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Robinson, he's checked in for Lillard. Here's Okogie. No points yet. Got it. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Castle outside. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Okogie. This one for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Driving inside. Up top, Castle. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Yeah, I think Murray is at his most effective when he's focused on creating plays for others.
Wiggins outside. Here's Okogie. 5 points in the game. Inside. Edie, that's good. Edie's got 20 points.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Castle outside. Takes the three. Drops in the three. Castle's got 34 points.
Well, that's a good feed from Murray. He was all about doing what's best for the team.
There's a screen. Here's Okogie. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Okogie's got 7.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Butler against Castle. Outside Robinson. Down low. It's picked off. It's Wiggins on the wing. George defending. Pass to Saraf. Okogie on the wing. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup. Okogie's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Murray finds Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Pass to Edey. Here's Okogie. Robinson defending. Saraf for 3. Boston pulls it in. Murray with it. 11 points in the game. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Wiggins. The Hawks lead by 16. Pass to Okogie. To the right side. Saraf for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Castle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Saraf, defended by Murray. Saraf gets the bucket. Saraf's got 9 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. We've got Edgecombe. Butler out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Zach Edey. And it's Saraf in at the point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. Lillard left side. Shoots over Saraf. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Wiggins finds Butler. Here's Saraf. Back to Butler. Nice move. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
Here's Castle. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 7 tonight. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. Pass to Edgecombe. The 3 ball. He drops it from range. Edgecombe's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. A shot by Merrill, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Lillard outside. Back to George. Pass to Lillard. 5 to shoot. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
The Hawks lead by 23. Now here's Merrill. There's a screen. Over Lillard. And another basket for Atlanta. And here's Murray. Pass to Castle from outside the arc. De Silva with a rebound. De Silva's got 4 rebounds now. Merrill outside. Here's Okogie. Here's Jamison. George defending. Here's De Silva. Rebounded by Castle. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Murray. There's the 3. The shot comes out. Atlanta's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. And here's Merrill. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. Merrill's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Count it.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Okogie, defended by Murray. Merrill outside. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And for Boston, they're shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. Lillard outside. To the paint. And Yabusele slams it in.
Use the pick to perfection. Nice job all around there by Lillard.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
He's guarded by Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Lillard looking around. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Merrill, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Now here's Lillard, covered by Merrill. No good from outside.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Jamison. Pass to Okogie. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Rebounded by Castle. Boston's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. George, right side. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Well, Anderson is used to having to finish through contact. He's so good at baiting defenders to foul him.
Now Murray. Castle outside. Pass to Yabusele. Back to Castle. Murray scanning the floor. Back to Castle. Fires the 3. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. Lillard finds Castle. George outside. There's the triple. And the Celtics another 3.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for VJ Edgecombe.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Pass to Murray. Launches it. The rebound by Atlanta. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's De Silva. George defending. Here's Merrill. On target from range.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's Atlanta easily